midst of a perfect season, they get their first possession here.
Let's go now.
Lance now on first down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The numbers last week for Mitchell, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. From the 36, Lance. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing now is Lance. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A give running right is Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell, 28 yards as they have taken the lead. The Niners set to take over on offense. On first down, Lance. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back. Usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 40. As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the Parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those Parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Try the right side with Mitchell. To the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
Throwing on second down, Lance. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Lance to throw it. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Mitchell. He'll get this up to about the 44. Now a 2nd down and 6. And Lance now to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A give here to Mitchell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Lance. He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. He'll get it inside the 20, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run. It's Mitchell. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 102 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Come on, set.
Second down and goal. Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Oh, good move. And he goes out right around the 39. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Lance. Toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a pickup of 6. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
A run with Mitchell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Lance looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And yet again, he'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And that'll be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 31, Lance. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Mitchell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, 49ers. Elijah Mitchell, 34 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
Okay, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lance looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the 49ers extend their lead yet again. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 41, Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And some room to work. Touchdown, 49ers. Elijah Mitchell, 38 yards. And the Niners get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Kittle catching the slant. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mitchell. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Elijah Mitchell halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it is.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out in the game?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell, 29 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking... And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Lance. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Room here to run. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Lance. There's Samuel adding to his big game. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Dances by him. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little